What is constructivism? Constructivism is the theory that says learners construct knowledge rather than just passively take in information. As people experience, they build their own representation and incorporate new information into their pre-existing knowledge or schemas. There are two processes of constructivism. The first one, assimilation. Assimilation refers to the process of taking new information and fitting it into an existing schema. The second one, accommodation. Accommodation refers to using newly acquired information to revise and redevelop an existing schema. In constructivism, learners communicate with each other and share their understandings, feelings, knowledge, and experience to come up with new knowledge.
So, here are some philosophers in constructivism. First, Jean Piaget. He was born on August 9, 1896, and he was died on September 16, 1980. He concluded that knowledge cannot be transmitted intact from one person to another. Learners must construct their own knowledge and their own understanding. He believed that children construct their knowledge through exploration and adaptation to their environment. Jean Piaget developed the cognitive constructivism. Cognitive constructivism focuses on individual or internal constructions of knowledge. So the next is the Lev Vygotsky. Lev Vygotsky. He was born on November 17, 1896. He was died on June 11, 1934. His theory states that knowledge is constructed and that individuals learn from one another. And he developed the social constructivism. So the next is Ernst von Glaserfeld. Ernst von Glaserfeld. He was born on March 8, 1917. He was died on November 2010. He states that all knowledge is constructed rather than perceived through senses. He believed that learners construct new knowledge on the foundation of their existing knowledge. He developed the radical constructivism. Radical constructivism is the idea that all learnings must be constructed and there is no utility or meaning in instructions that is teachers or textbook driven. So the next is John Dewey. John Dewey. He was born on October 20, 1859. He was died on June 1952. He believed that human being learns through hands-on approach.
Now, we already know what is constructivism. Now let us discuss how essential to teachers using this theory to learners, especially in mathematics. Students need to construct their own understanding of each mathematical concept. That is why the primary rule of a teacher is to teach not merely explaining the lecture or transferring the mathematical knowledge, rather, to create a situation to students that will foster their necessary mental construction. With this, the learners will be able to create or manifest their own idea on how to solve each problems, and also, with this method, allow them to experience each situation and learning is meaningful. To achieve these goals, Teachers must encourage team working and collaboration, promote discussion, debates, or set up study groups so that there will be enough space for them to explore, learn from each other, learn from their own mistakes, then let them realize how to develop their own cognitive skills.
Therefore, this process of learning, which is constructivism, helps students to acquire more knowledge by their own experience as they learn through real-world activities or hands-on that allow students to build their own working knowledge of ideas on how they are going to solve the given problem. Then, treating students as individuals and allowing them to create situations that are meaningful to their particular style of learning on how they are going to solve the problem solving will increase students' motivation and allow each learner to gain information and experience that is meaningful to them. And it can lead students to understand and catch up the problem solving method easily. Also, through this learning with constructivism, it equips students to become more creative in their learning and allows students to take a more social and active approach towards learning. And by active learning strategies, it would motivate and engage students in the learning process, thus, it might resulting in enhanced understanding of the lesson.